channel. I have a whole lot of new subscribers and I just want to say welcome to my channel. My name is Kiana. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys in detail how to do everything, how I do everything. So it's up to you if you want to follow. If you do want to follow, great. If you don't, hey. So I'm going to show you guys how to do your eyebrows, eyeliner, eyeshadow, lashes, contour, highlight, all of that, y'all. This look is what it looks like. Let me move my hair a bit. You can see the eyeshadow. So in this video, I was going for a natural type of look because this is going to be a beginner's friendly type of makeup tutorial. This is a look you could wear to work, school, on a date, whatever. So if you want to learn how to do this, then keep on watching. Okay, so y'all already know the vibes when y'all see this bonnet on my head. It's time to do some makeup. I'm gonna be showing y'all in detail how to do every single thing, like eyebrows, eyeshadow. So you can either follow what I do or don't. First things first, you want to start off with a clean, moisturized face. You want to wash your face, exfoliate, and then you want to moisturize the face. So that is all done. My skin is moisturized, clean. So it's time to put on some makeup now. So we're going to start off with the eyebrows. You will need something like this. And this is called like a spoolie. I'm sure you guys know what that is, but if you don't, that's what it's called. And you don't have to use a brush like this, but personally this is good in my opinion. An angled brush like that. You can either use a pencil to do your eyebrows or a pomade. So I'm going to use a pomade. And this is going to be written very in detail, so I'm going to be talking mostly throughout the whole video. What you're going to do first is you want to start to brush your brows upward. And on this part right here, you want to start brushing it down. And that will help to get your shape of your eyebrow. You're going to take that, if you decide to use an angle brush, and what you're going to do is go like a little bit below your natural shape, and you're going to start to outline your eyebrow. A way to know where your eyebrow should start and stop is do like this. So when you do like this, this is where your eyebrow should stop, and when you do like this is where your eyebrow should start. And if you do like that, that's where that little arch should be. So for the top, I'm gonna basically do the same thing. I'm gonna follow the top outline of my brow. This eyebrow is always the hardest to me to get it exactly like this one. I hate doing this eyebrow. This eyebrow is so much thicker than this one, but I try to get it as close as possible when I'm outlining it, and plus you can see how thick this one is. I don't know why this eyebrow is so thick. I have no idea, but I try to get as close as possible when I'm doing the concealer. When you get to the front of your brow, and then you want to start drawing like hair-like strokes, so go upwards. So it can look like it's actually hair there. So the brows look like this. I absolutely hate this brow. Like I said when I was doing the eyebrows, I hate doing this eyebrow because it never comes out like this one. So you're going to take a lighter concealer that's one shade lighter than your skin tone, and I'm going to use this one, flat brush like this. Basically what you did with when you outlined your brows, you're going to do that with the concealer, but you don't want to go too high into it because you're just going to mess up everything that you just did. Then after you do that, you're gonna bring the concealer down a little bit. I'm going to be doing like a simple eye today just because I'm trying to teach you guys how to do it and get the hang of it. Use a concealer to prime your eyelids. You can use an eyeshadow primer, a little bit of that on your eyelids. Just going to blend it out. So you can either use a setting powder or you don't have to. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Blend that out. Basically, it's to set the concealer that you use to prime your eyelids so the concealer does not crease. Eyeshadow look today, I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. I'm going to take some brushes that looks like this. Blending brushes. These are called blending brushes. So like I said in my last video, packing it will increase the pigmentation, make it look better before you start to blend it. So I'm not doing a lot, so that's fine for me, so I'm gonna blend it out now. Just do circular motions like this, or you can do like this once you're wiping motions. I personally do both, like I said in my last video. I'm gonna go back into that James Charles palette and I'm gonna go to the dark brown shade right next to it. So the first shade I put. That's gonna add some definition to your eyes. Back into that James Charles palette and we're going to use this shade right here. Let me show you guys. This right a little bit. And then start to swipe just a little bit. I'm not doing a cut crease, so this is why I'm just doing it like this. You could bring it up a little bit. So I always start with the wing, basically. You always want the outer part of your eye to be thicker, and then you want to get thinner as you go to right here. So if you want some sharp line eyeliner, like so sharp like a cutting bitch, I'm gonna take some concealer, and then you want to take a brush like this. Time for lashes. So I'm gonna be using one of these lashes today. Oh, I showed you guys this in my AliExpress haul. So I've been wearing like my 25mm lashes lately, but I want to switch it up just for this video because I know not everybody, especially beginners in makeup, is not going to want to wear that big dramatic lash. So this one is like more, simple and more natural to go with this look. First, get it out, the package that it comes in. You want to take it out carefully. So when you put it on lashes, you want to shape it to your eye, because you don't want it to look too big at the end and it makes your eyes look droopy. But if it's like a little bit off your eye, cut the excess off with scissors. I know some of y'all don't do this, some of y'all probably do. So I put some glue on top of one of my brushes. I'll take it off after, don't worry. And then I'm just gonna apply it to the lash. You don't wanna put too much. Look like that. And before you apply your lash, you want it to get tacky. So you can blow it, you can fan it, whatever. Wait for about 30 seconds to a minute before you apply it. That will help you get on your lash on better. It's gonna put it up like this. Start in the middle. I'm not gonna do too much talking with this part because I do wanna do a more in detail video on how to apply your lashes, but just watch what I'm doing. I'm going to start in the middle. Put it as close to your lash line as possible. And then I do the end. So that's the eyes. Boom. So now we're going to move into the face. Primer, I use the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. I also use Sephora Glow Illuminizer. For you, what you would use, it depends on what kind of skin you have. If you have dry skin, oily skin combination, I have combination. I get oily in my T-zone and dry everywhere else. So I do a lot of steps to make sure that my skin is very hydrated and moisturized. Now I look like a little grease ball, but it's fine. I love my foundation to look really dewy since I have dry skin. So for foundation, what you want to pick, if your skin is oily, you want a really matte foundation. So like I said, since I have combination skin, I'm going to use dewy. So what I use, my go-to foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Plus Nude in the color 355 Coconut. I just pour it in the back of my hand. Not too much, because like I said, this is a natural type of look. So you just want a little bit. Some people pour on say brush with a beauty blender. I don't do that. And you're just gonna dot some all over your face. Do not have one of these. These are called a beauty blender. You need to get one. So you want to make sure that you wet this beauty blender and damp it, make sure it's damp, and then you want to wring it out a little bit. This will help your foundation look so much better, I'm telling you. Or use a brush like this. So I use both when I'm doing my foundation. So I'll show you now. We're gonna move on to concealer. So I'm in love with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I always recommend it to everybody. So this is this one, and I have 1,000 of these, but in different shades. So this shade is Fawn. So if you want to go for like a little bit of a highlighted look, you want to put a concealer that's 1 shade or 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. And then for your actual blemishes, you want to go in with your exact skin tone concealer. So I'm going for like a highlighted look. So this one is like a little bit lighter than my skin. I'm hoping y'all learn how to bleach your face, okay? I like how this looks. So look up when you're starting to do right under your eyes. That will help you get closer and a better blend. So you just want to do patting motions. You do not want to wipe. Do not wipe, because that's how you're going to start getting wrinkles and some creases, and that is not cute, girl. We do not want that. So you're gonna pat it and go across your eye like this. The people that like to talk a little bit of shit about me is the main ones watching my videos and following my makeup videos. Like, I just found that so funny. Like, how you talk about me but then you copying my makeup? Like, fan vibes. But I'm not gonna say too much, okay? Back to blending. And like I said, just want to make sure that everything is blended. You don't want to miss nothing. Next thing will be for setting powder. Now I usually set sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Most of the times I do not set, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use this. I recommend this. It's $5. I got this from Walmart, and it's bomb. A little bit and below the axis. And then you're gonna, first of all, go back to this side. Before you put the setting powder, make sure you blend it out really good and there's no creases. Because once you put this on, if you got some creases, it's gonna stay like that the whole time you put that makeup on. Look, this part is already good, so let me just do this part. Sometimes I forget sometimes, but my makeup don't crease regardless. But still. This part in the video is gonna be a little bit, you know, it's because, like I tell every single person this, I am not a pro at contouring. I'm still learning how to do it. I still got some room to learn. So I'm gonna show you guys how I contour, but if you want, you can go to a different YouTube video, whatever, and learn how to contour the right way. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it. If you wanna copy me, cool. If you don't, oh well. Let's start to contour. You need to know if you need to use a warm tone type of concealer shade or a cool tone. I'm still trying to figure that out, what I'm using, but I know that's a fact, what you need to do. Do the duck face. And you see where you're gonna start to put it right there. Do not go past here. Don't start putting a contour right here. It's gonna look crazy. I'm telling you, girl. So what I do is start to this shape it or whatever. Just don't pack it on because you're gonna look crazy, but start to pat it on a little bit and do that on both sides. This palette from Kiko Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use this contour shade right here. Don't mind this, but I'm gonna use this contour shade right here. The rest of my makeup looks bomb, but like I said, I tell everybody this contouring is my low point in makeup, so still learning how to do it, but I think I'll be doing pretty good. So I'm gonna go back to that setting powder like this. Squeeze your lips, or you don't have to, you can already see the contour, but you're gonna put it right here and go straight down like that. This is gonna make your contour look more sharp. So now I'm gonna move on to blush, blush is easy. You should know how to put on blush. But in case you don't, I'm going to use this little palette. Use these. It's like a pink tone. I'm going to use both of those. Tap off the excess. And then some people make mistakes and do, which is fine. People do like this and put it right here. What you want to do is you're going to start to put it basically how you put on your contour, but you don't want to put it on heavily because then you'll look like a little clown. But I'm going to do like that. Contour and your blush is like going together. Everything can look seamless. You don't want no harsh lines between anything, because then you're just gonna look crazy and have people laughing at you, and we can't have that, sis. So you cannot have that, and it's not cute. So I don't like a lot of blush, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. It's time for one of my favorite parts, which is highlighter. So I'm gonna be using the Cover FX highlighter, and I'm using this shade right here, if y'all can see. I'll do a little swatch for y'all real quick because this highlighter is, oh my god. So, and look. But I want y'all to see when I put it on. Just hold on, like. Look, I barely even did anything. Since this is a neutral look, you don't want to put too much. So I'm not going to OD on the highlighter because I really do be ODing on the highlighter. But for this video, I'm not going to do that because I'm sure a beginner is not going to want to put so much. So this highlighter is so popping. I love it. So for the nose contour with the highlight, you're going to put it at the tip of your nose. Look at that. And then you're going to put it only right here. So that's going to help make it look like your nose is even more snatched. I totally forgot about the lower lash line, so we're going to do that now. So you're going to go get your whatever palette you use for your eyes, and we're going to put that on the lower lash line. So lately, like I said in my last video, I've been loving doing gel liner in my waterline, so that's what I'm gonna do. You don't have to do that if that's not, that's not you. Be careful. Sometimes I poke myself in the eye. Be careful not to poke yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you, boo. And y'all see my nails, y'all? Fire. Just you can see the difference. That is added, like, for me, that is added like a whole, like, bitch, you look fire. Like, I don't know what about the eyeliner I love, but I just love it. This look is soon coming to an end, so now we're just gonna focus on the lips. And then after that, we're gonna set the whole entire face. I use a lip liner. I never used to use lip liners until recently. So I'm gonna use a brown lip liner. I already have naturally full lips, so I don't wanna make it look too big. And it gives me like a perfect shade that I like. Plus what I'm gonna use is the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate lip gloss, and it's brown. So if you want to see more about these, it comes in a little collection of like 5, and I did a whole review on that. So if you want to go check that out, you can go check it out now. But I'm gonna put that on, and I'm showing you how to put on lip gloss, so there ain't much to it. Last thing that I'm going to show you guys is the setting spray, which is just a spray you just. But if you have really dry skin, like you don't even have combination skin and just straight dryness, do not use this. If you have oily skin, use this. So we're just going to set our face. And just fan it so it can dry down. And then that's it, boo. You done. You done, boo. Your face is beat to the gods, okay? Thanks to Kiana. So when you do your hair, that completes the whole look. You're gonna be looking like a baddie, okay? So this was the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys actually learned something from this. That was the whole point I did this video in detail, to help you guys learn, just in case you don't know how to do it or you don't know how to do it the correct way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Because if you're not subscribing to me, then what are you doing? I'll see you in my next video. Bye.